You did nutted in the button?
I done nutted in the button.
Are you riding?
Are you riding a horse? What does it mean?
Are you riding, or is he riding? Writing.
Is it writing or riding? Are you? Because is it like, yo, are you riding with me? Like, are you like on my team? Are we gonna go through things together, like as a unit?
Or is it like, hey, I'm going to the grocery store. Whose car are you coming with? Are you riding, in quotes, with me?
Right. Do you have any gas money? How do you feel about the gas money thing?
High school, need it. College.
Come on.
Yeah.
College.
Well, college is also not a lot of people have cars. So if you have a car, if you have a car and like we constantly use yours, like I'll like, all right, I'll get you this $5 drink today.
Right. Here's my stance on gas money. If we're going to Burger King, get out of my face.
Yeah.
If we're going on a trip,
anything out of the city.
a trip,
Anything out of the city. Yeah.
a trip, there better be some type of attempt when we're at Exxon to swipe.
Yeah.
If there's no attempt, or just Venmo me like what, $20 or something if we're going on a trip.
Yeah.
But the whole like no mention of it. Who raised you?
Yeah, we had a buddy in high school, and we used to go to the beach like every day during the summer. And every time he'd pull out, like you can't make this up, he'd pull out like a handful of change from his pocket, and he would just sit there in the back counter. He was like, "Oh, I got $1.67 on gas, but like I'm supposed to get money from my mom later. So is this chill? Keep it." What are we gonna go to a fucking arcade after this? I don't want coins.
I don't want dimes.
Put them in the machine.
Throw them on the ground. Why do we still have change? 2020, don't need change.
Yeah, it is.
Who the fuck? Do I need gumballs? No.
What do you do with your change? I just rack it all up, and then every like once a year maybe I'll go to a Coinstar at a Vons or something, or a Ralph's, and just get a solid $8. And I'm like, woo.
Here's my question. Coinstar. Where do they put all of
coins?
that? Where do they put it? Do they sell it back to the government or
I
something?
think so. Or banks. I think they take a lower rate and they go to banks. They're like, yo, we got $9,000 in pennies. Just give us $8,000 and we'll call it a day.
You think so?
Probably.
Well, because they take a percentage. First of all, this Coinstar thing is genius. They take a percentage. They're like, all right, give me all your change. We'll give you cash, and we take 10%.
It'll be a really funny sketch is like how Coinstar pays their employees.
You just throw it at them.
They just open up like a envelope, and it's just like just change just flooding out like an avalanche.
Yeah.
The holiday party is all just change. I don't know.
All the employees have to wear cargo shorts because they have so many fucking change.
Right. Yeah, dude. Everything you buy there is just out of a vending machine.
But it's really a genius business model. But I'm just curious, like, how do they take all that change that they made 10% on, and they just get a dump truck and just go to Bank of America and be like, take it? I don't get what they do.
Well, it's also the same thing that people take the meter money, you know, the coins.
Right.
Where does that go? Or does one employee just take all of it, pull up to a wishing well, be like, motherfucker, this dream better come true. And they're just like, I hope my wife doesn't divorce me. And they just throw 9 tons of pennies and quarters and nickels in there.
It is pretty sad when you go by like a little wishing well and I look at the bottom and I never have a positive thought. I never go, these are gonna. I always go, wow, none of these dreams came true. Like, how many dreams were thrown into the wishing well? Like thousands.
Yeah.
None of them came true. That's pretty sad, right? Or you can be like, oh, maybe one wish. It didn't though. None of these wishes happened.
It's just funny when you see someone like really thinking about it before they throw it in. They're like holding it. It's like you see a lot in movies. Well, I don't see movies, but I've seen 3. So holding like a dime, and then they're like looking at the well and they're like really holding on to it. They're like, I wish. Yo, if dreams were 10 cents, my life would be amazing. If dreams, it's not that it's not pretty good, but if you could spend 10 cents and be like, I wish I had a Lamborghini, and you flip that shit and went in there, the world would be in a different state.
Here's a hilarious thing to think about is when someone uses like a penny to wish. That's not going to come true.
Right. 1 penny? Maybe a Sacagawea coin. Those got some weight on it.
Dude. If you get hit by a Sacagawea,
why
you got CTE. I don't know. If you get in a fight with a very violent Coinstar machine, I don't know.
Dude, places have to take those. Or they
they're currency.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's a lot of them.
I do have a $2 bill somewhere in my room.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know what I heard? I heard that Chris Rock had a lucky $2 bill and he left it in his wallet and then he became Chris Rock. So you know what I had in my wallet for the longest time? $2 bill. And didn't work.
Now we're fucking 93 on the Apple charts for top comedy podcasts. So
that's big, dog.
Chris Rock, Stiff Socks, they rhyme a little bit.
Chris Rock, Stiff Socks.
We should get him on.
I'll call him.
Yeah.
What if you found out that I knew him really well and you're like, are you fucking serious?
I have a friend out here who's randomly just related to Queen Latifah. And like, you just forget, and then he'll be like, holidays with the fam. And you're like, what?
Is that
Queen Latifah? And just chilling?
What is Queen? Like, I think about this a lot. What is Queen Latifah doing right now? What is think about Queen
Latifah got
Latifah.
that residual money.
Oh, but here's the funny thing is you think about that, right? And you're like, oh, I haven't seen her in a while. I guarantee you, if you look at her IMDb Pro, she has 16 things in pre-production.
Yeah.
Like, they're always working. You just don't see them. If they're not on like a major thing, you just don't see them. But they're always working.
Always working. I always wonder about the people who got crazy big as like a child, racked out. They literally beat the system of the game of like being rich. You're loaded. You're 21. What happened like 20 years later when you're just 40 and loaded? Like, what do you do on your day-to-day basis?
I don't know, but I'm hoping that they outgrow their face. So everyone's not just like, oh, human head, 8 pounds. And then they're like, I know, I'm fucking doing Jerry Maguire. Fuck.
Yeah. Like
Frankie
Muniz. People, I think he does. I don't think he lives in LA anymore. I think he lives in like a random city. People just saw him out, but his face is so distinct.
Yeah, because he's gonna look like that forever. He has like a baby face features.
Yeah, and then people just see him, and they go, "Dude, you're the," and then he goes, "Yep."
Yeah, he gets a lot of, "Dude, you're the." Ugh.
Frankie Muniz.
What would you rather? Oh fuck, you're the blah, blah. Like no right off the bat, or the whole like you're the fucking. I think both. I mean, obviously both suck.
I don't know what the difference was in that.
Like if
something.
If like okay,
right?
If you're like Will Smith, people are like, oh fuck, Men in Black, blah blah. They know it immediately. Yeah. Or would you rather be the person that they're like, you're the
like I know your face. Did I see you in something, or did I go to high school with you?
Right,
like that kind of deal.
It's a different. I mean, obviously it's a different level. Both annoying. But if you had to choose which one,
but you're talking about the Will Smith example isn't quite what you mean, right? You mean like someone that's like pigeonholed for one role. Like you've done a bunch of stuff, but the only thing they remember you from is like, oh, you were the guy that shit his pants in American Pie or something. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about like so someone who's famous and someone who has like famous but for only one thing, right? They're both recognizable, but one is like you're informed on why you know this person. The other person is like you know this person. But you're like, you're the guy from the Like both are equally annoying. Do you understand what I'm saying? The two different levels of, I guess, two different levels of fame.
I mean, if they're both gonna be annoying, you look at the bank accounts and be like, okay, I'll go with that one.
Yeah, but you didn't watch the Jordan documentary, I'm assuming, right?
I watched parts of it.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. So did you see the part where they were like asking him questions? He's like, yeah, I can't leave my hotel room.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Well, that's
absolutely not. I don't want that.
No, because I mean, like even Justin Bieber, like people like he has to like it's sad almost. He's like he'll be on like someone's camera. He's like, guys, like I just want to have lunch with my wife. When we leave, can we make this normal? Can it be calm? And everybody's like depressed, like they're like sad. It's like, oh, we just wanted a picture, but like he's over that. The first couple of years of like fame, you're like, fuck yeah. This is great. This is sick. And you see it evolve through his style and how he dressed, and like it was flashy. He wanted to be recognized. He wanted to be like, oh fuck, it's Justin Bieber. Now it's just like he's just wearing baggy ass hoodies and like some like shorts and some sandals, and like he's just like, guys, I'm just out on the town. Like it takes a toll on you. He can't do anything. Yeah. Everybody in the world knows who he is.
Literally can't do anything. And there's so many people that are like, yeah, but that's the price of fame. And yes, it is. And that's what comes with the territory. And, on some level, I guess people that become famous know that, right? But you don't know it until you really live it. And then after some years of it, you're like, yo, you can't, you take so many things for granted. Like we can go out and buy avocados and not even think about it. Like we left the studio yesterday and went to get food, and that's just what we did. We were hungry. But it's like, you're Bieber or Jordan or someone like that. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like you have to order Postmates and hope the Postmates person doesn't jerk
everything
off.
It's a deal, Like if you're Drake, you can't roll solo. You got to be like, I'm mobbing with this security guy, this guy, this and that. just get like McDonald's, and then
that's it.
Or they're like, yo, just Postmate it. No, 'cause McDonald's, you got 14 seconds to eat it. By the time it's in, if I would just be looking at the counter where the car is, and these motherfuckers don't live anywhere near McDonald's. They're in the hills.
Yeah,
like it is an interesting trade-off because you can't really. For them, it's hard to complain because they're like, you got a fucking endless swimming pool that's got betta fish in it that are peaceful and cute. And I don't know. Rich people just got architecture just for the fuck of it, you know?
I hope you guys were laughing hard at that episode. I know I was. You know what else is hard? I don't know if I can say that, to be honest. But I do know what I can say is that this episode is brought to you by Blue Chew. Who Chew? Blue Chew, dude. What is Blue Chew, you may ask? Well, let me tell you, limp dick listeners, or that's rude. I feel bad saying that, but it's true, all right? And it's more than just having a limp dick, all right? You want to go second round and your dick's sitting there looking like we're already in overtime, bro. You went 2 minutes. You expect me to just pop up and go again? Who am I, Hulk Hogan? God, he probably lays pipe. Anyways, Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. Cialis? Doesn't matter. It's not Blue Chew. Fuck them. Anyways, Blue Chew is made in the USA and is prescribed online by licensed what is it? Doctors, smart college physicians. God damn it. I'm sorry, people listening right now. You're just swinging at your radio. Who the fuck steals a radio? It's prescribed by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor and wait in line. It's even cheaper than a pharmacy, and they prepare and ship it right to you in a discreet little package. No awkwardness, and you don't even need to leave the house, baby. Yeah, it's a quarantine, and your dick's off. What are you gonna do? Go to Rite Aid? Fuck Rite Aid. They're not even serving ice cream anymore. Why would you go to Rite Aid and ruin your day and get soft ice cream when you can get a hard on? That's what they should change Rite Aid's name to. Anyways, go to bluechew.com and get your first shipment for free. $5. Just pay for the shipping. That's it. Dude, your dick hard. $5. What else do you need? I don't know. A funnel thing? Funnel cake? God, funnel cakes are fucking so good. I'd make out with one. Anyways, Blue Chew is faster, better, and cheaper than all the other brands. So don't even worry about it, okay? We got you covered. Use our code SOCKS for a free trial sent to your door for only $5. You just pay for the shipping. What's that? $5? Let me guess. Little Caesars or my dick? Who knows? I know. Your dick. All right? Use our code. BlueChew.com/socks. Peace. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
You know who's got architecture?
Who?
God. The people who design shit for God.
What?
Dog. Churches. God's got the most inspiration.
I was interested to know where this.
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
like,
but you know, like just look, the Vatican. Everything that was made in honor God.
Yeah,
that motherfucker is the biggest motivator for architecture.
Even Jesus, bro. The Last Supper. That's a nice ass table. Nobody wants to talk about the table.
You think he made that table?
I think it just appeared one day.
You think he was good at carpentry? Wouldn't it be so funny if he was bad?
Right.
So funny.
I'm pick a different
dude,
profession. I'm gonna be Jesus.
This motherfucker died, and he's like, "Well, he sucks at making cabinets, so maybe that's why he did that."
Jesus.
Get it?
Jesus.
There you
go. I like. Did he also eat at that table other days? How lonely is that to have a bowl of cereal at night and the other side of your table is a quarter-mile long?
Yeah, just Lucky Charms. It's like, fuck, these aren't lucky at all.
You left your cup of milk on the other side. And you're like, well.
Was that his table, or was that just like a TGI Fridays? You know
that's
what
a
I
great
mean?
question.
Is it?
Can we talk about the size of the booths at Yard House?
No.
I feel like I'm sitting in a crater. Because like what's fucked is like you go to these like office and like company lunches and you sit in these giant like cul-de-sac looking tables. When you're in the middle and you gotta pee, like it's hard enough to ask to go to the bathroom when you're on an airplane, but when you're sitting in that table and you're like, hey, can I? And then everybody goes, and they gotta do the fucking scooch.
The scooch is the most pussy move. The scooch is like
guys who make billions of dollars are like doing the scooch. They're like, I'll take the team out for lunch.
Yeah.
Let me just twerk my ass all over this old ass leather just to get this fucking idiot out.
Isn't it so funny that like Drake has done the scooch?
Everyone.
Jordan has done the scooch.
The scooch is so funny.
The scooch is so emasculated.
How else would you get out of a table? And like how do you think Dan Bilzerian gets out of a table?
I think he just flips. I think he just takes out a fucking AK and just shoots the table in half and then just gets out.
Literally.
Who are those women? I was looking at his Instagram yesterday. Who are those women? Are they on the payroll? Does he fuck them all?
Yes,
like,
and yes.
You sure?
Probably.
They were. I saw one. I saw his TikTok. He had two bitches wrestling in his merch. You know you made it when you got just 2 10s in your merch wrestling in bikinis. What are you wrestling over?
Dude, I'm curious to see his house. I think it just looks insane.
It's just made of cum.
Well,
No, it is.
there's a lot going in and out, but it's just like he's got like I've seen like videos and pictures. It's just like everything you'd ever want: a trampoline park, gun range, this and that. Like it's just that's like when you have that much money, you just why not?
Yeah. I don't. The girl thing is the most fascinating aspect of it for me, because every picture I'm like, okay, is this like a photo? Excuse me, is this like a photo op or is this really your life? Because his life seems like how everyone on Instagram wants their life to seem like. But is it?
Yeah.
Is that a day to day? Are those women just like, hey, you know how like some models like have they go to clubs and they get like $400 just to show up and they just like walk around and drink for free and whatever. That's what I'm thinking that is.
I think he's got a few that are just always just chilling.
Really?
Dude, I mean he's got a, I don't know. I think so.
But are they like it just what it
But
seems
also like when I went to like Logan Paul's house, right? He just had people just chilling.
right.
Like, and there were some people that worked for him. There was like the chef that was working. There was his editors and the people filming. But then there's also just people just chilling. It might be that. Like maybe they just like, I'm going to go to Dan's for a couple of days, or they probably have a place to live, but they're just posting up.
Yeah, I guess if you walk in his house, I'm sure there's just it's essentially like, hey, do you want to just come to like Disney World for free? And you have everything at your disposal. We're gonna go do fun shit, and it's like we're gonna drink, and there'll be like 15 other people here. It's like a huge I guess it's just a huge
Like
party.
I don't think any of these girls are getting their mail sent there. You know, I don't think that's on their license. Like,
But that's what it
what's your
seems
address?
like.
Dan Bilzerian.
But that's what it seems like.
It is, yeah, but
And it's like they have like a costume. It's like Hooters essentially.
well,
Like,
it's his brand.
if you
Ignite.
come in here, you put this Dan Bilzerian shit on.
No, so what I've heard,
Here we go.
heard-
This inside scoop.
what I've heard
Okay.
is he's got like his own like clothing, like he has Ignite is massive. He's got like weed and he's got whole like men's grooming products and clothing. And I heard he's just got like a shop like in his house. Like when you come over, you just pick shit to wear. So the marketing and the branding is just insane.
Right. So when
Like
you
when he has
walk
parties, like girls will just be like, "Oh, it's an Ignite top," and put it on.
right. But is it like you're not coming in unless you put my shit on? I think it
you
is.
almost want to.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, oh fuck, this is Dan Bill. Like it's very like it's an experience. Like this is Dan Bilzerian stuff. This is like I got this from his house.
It is a huge flex to be like, where were you last weekend? Oh, nowhere.
Dude,
just
I've
Dan
had that
Bilzerian's house.
so many times. Like when I've like been on like a date and some girl like pulls out her phone. I've told you this. He has like a passport. When you go to his parties, you like virtually stamp in, like check in.
I love that.
You virtually check in through an app, being like you were there, and that's also for legality reasons and like safety reasons. But like, oh, you were there, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And there's some terms and conditioning or whatever, which is smart on his end. But also like this girl's like, yeah, I mean, it's like whatever, you know, it's just this little thing, and I'm just like, it's a thing. He's the dude.
I can't. I don't think I could date someone who like frequented that house. What did you do there? No. What did you do there?
He had sex.
Yeah.
What?
And
I'd be down to be sco bros with fucking.
I can't follow
Bilzerian.
that. Have you ever seen him lift weights? You think you can follow that? No.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
I mean-
guy's living his best life. And look, we follow each other on IG and we've talked a few times. I want to go.
Hold on.
I'm trying to be an Ignite bitch.
I will put on that goddamn bikini so fucking fast my balls hanging out.
I want to go. I'm trying to pull up. What's his address look like? It's just flex. Like you just type in flex on Google and it just takes you there. I can't imagine him having a normal address. He's like, yeah, it's on Los Pasitos and
No.
what? No,
No. It's just like 6969.com, come.
Like when I went to the Monster headquarters, now we're just flexing, Trevor. This is just a flex.
Yeah,
podcast.
I mean, you literally just said I have me and Dan follow each other.
Well,
we
I
spoke
was saying
a
that
few
because
times.
I didn't want to sound like I was shitting on him. Like I think his life is insane.
I don't think we're shitting on him at all.
Right.
I think what I'm saying is I think his life is fucking incredible. I would love his life. I'm just saying that if there was some girl I ran into that was like, I would go to Dan's house a bunch, I'd be like, well, why do you go there a bunch?
You know
Madam?
the answer.
I don't want to know. I can't. My point is,
Do you think every girl you've ever met is a virgin until they come to you?
yeah, I got that thing.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Anyways, when I went to Monster, their address is like literally like Monster like Boulevard. They changed it to their shit.
Well, because it's like a complex though.
But it is like a street on Google. Like it recognizes it.
That's great.
So that's why I'm saying like with Dan
I see
Bilzerian,
what
it's
you're
like,
saying. Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
his? Just Monster Cock 19?
You think he's got a fucking a thing? It would be.
It doesn't matter what you got. At that level of rich and fame and what you own property wise and who you are and your status, bro, you could literally have a Lego dick and girls would be like, let me see it.
Let me say this though. If you're Dan Bilzerian and you got a motherfucking Mentos dick,
What's a Mentos dick?
really small. You don't know what a Mentos is?
I know what a Mentos is, but
Yeah.
is the Mentos in a wrapper or is it a single one?
Oh, you right. I'm talking about a single one.
Because the one in the wrapper, it's
I
a little
take that.
skinny, but you could still,
Oh, you could.
that's a good, that's a good
You could write a letter or two.
You could play T-ball. Why is T-ball a fucking thing? They're like, hey, let's play baseball, but put it on a fucking tee?
Get some athleticism. Get some athleticism.
It's golf, but elevated.
It's what?
It's golf, but elevated. Think about it. Golf, you just tee off at the tee box.
Yeah.
You hit it.
Yeah.
Except there's nobody catching your ball in the outfield in golf. But T-ball, what is the hard part? If you suck at T-ball, which I for sure did, you suck at sports in general. You're connecting a bat to a ball that is perfectly still placed. You adjust the height. Nobody's fucking with you.
Yep.
It's not like one of those trick candles that you blow out and come back and light on fire. I hate
fucking
those.
hate those.
I fucking hate those.
Let me just blow out my fucking candles. It's my fucking birthday. Now you're gonna make me do a job?
Plus, does that dream not come true? Or is that God's way of being like, that's a shitty dream, do it again? I dream for New Balances. Fucking New Balances? You're 14. Shut up. I dream for Yamaha. Nope. I dream for titties. There you go.
Dude, how parents think it's so funny.
Yeah.
Parents, they fucking
They're like,
love
what?
that.
What?
It's a trickster. I'm a goddamn trickster. Whoa. It's not a trick, you bitch. It's my birthday. Let me just blow out my fucking candles. It's not funny. I was born today. Let me enjoy my life.
Oh my God. That's the same thing with the got your nose thing as a child. Parents run up on you. Got your nose. I need that.
Give it back. My brain's not developed. I think my nose is gone. You're scaring the fuck out of me. Dude, give it back to me.
I'm breathing out of my asshole now. You think you're just running around? Ah!
It smells like shit. All the time.
Speaking of assholes,
Oh no.
this should probably be a Patreon episode at this from here on out. Can you talk about it on here?
Should I? Can I?
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah,
I wasn't the one getting reckless last night and some booty with that nudie.
I took my Mentos and put it all in a butt.
You could say I put a few Mentos in a Diet Coke.
God damn.
Explosion.
I tell you what, it didn't smell like Mentos. Shit, it smelled like butt. All right. Fuck it, dude. Listen. She hates me. All right. So. Yeah, man. Listen. I've been telling y'all a little bit that I've been getting a little more interested in butts,
Hey!
and I don't know why.
Because you growing up.
I think so. I don't know. I've done a bunch, and I just like butts are like I told you last episode. I think that I've been starting to Google, but like butt porn and just like trying to, I'm.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Listen, man.
Butts are like asparagus. I was like 20 and I was like, this is good shit.
Oh,
Nobody's
hold
gonna
on.
tell me about this?
Are you in the butt?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about not in the butts. I know that you like butts, like the look of butts in jeans and shit. I'm saying, are you into like fucking a butt?
I'll say this. If there was a menu
Okay.
that was pre-prepared by the chef,
Okay.
and there's only one option, and there's no substitutes on the menu, but the menu is just, you gotta put it in a butt.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm not leaving the restaurant.
So you're
I'm
saying,
all right with it.
so you're saying if the waitress came to the table and she's like, we have some specials today. She said the first special was butt. You wouldn't order that?
The second special, we don't have a second special. I'm like, I'll take the special. I think
So you don't. That's not one of your goals in going into sex.
not a goal going into
not a
it.
goal.
But
Get
added
it?
value.
Okay.
You ever just have a restaurant be like, hey, sorry for the wait time today. It's a little slow. This is on the house. And then they put a little gazpacho on there. What is gazpacho?
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 Okay, that's
Great
soup.
name. That sounds like an Italian superhero. Gazpacho.
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 They put a little gazpacho on the table, like this is compliments of the chef.
Yeah.
That's butt play for me.
Yeah, little jalapeno poppers because things are taking a little too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be jalapeno poppers to me. I used to be like, oh, this is fine. Now it might be a main course for me, dude.
Oh.
I tell you why.
Educate the people.
Yeah. So I was Googling, I've been getting a little bit on porn, a little bit just watching anal, be like, oh, I'm kind of into this. And yeah, so, a couple nights ago, this girl came over and we was just doing a normal fucking, and it was great. And then I put it to the side and I saw that butt. And I said, it needs to be plugged, that thing. I was like,
is that road open? Is it under construction? I'm going to take the scenic route. I'm tired of Google Maps. We're taking Waze, baby.
Goddamn, I'm lost. But am I lost?
What the hell?
So.
This ain't my Kia.
Oh, how'd I end up at a Maxima? Goddamn.
All right.
So I saw the butt.
Get into it?
So I saw the butt, and I was like, what's next? I think I want to fuck it. And there's not like a crazy entertaining story to this. I just was like, it was the first time. I guess it was the first time where I was ever like, I really want to do that. Because all the other times it was like sort of like, oh, I haven't done this before with you, so let's give it a try type of thing.
Okay.
This one I was like, oh, I want to do it.
Okay.
So that's just like the mentality difference. But yeah, dude, and I just just fucking lubed it up, and I went in there with the condom on first, and I wasn't feeling as though I was getting like the full experience.
Yeah.
So I went. That's it. It's just.
You took the windshield wipers off.
And then I put my windshield wiper fluid in there.
You went in down the muddy trail with no poncho.
Yeah.
You went in the oven without an oven mitt.
And it was hot. I tell you what.
So you went in there.
I went in there.
Can you get an STD through the beehole?
I'm thinking about Gabe's gonna have to look that up. Because I hope not.
Because I think a lot of people, when you're going in the beehole, you go raw.
Was it HIV? A lot of
that's
anal?
blood.
There was blood. There wasn't blood
Right.
in my experience a couple nights ago, but there was. But that's
I mean, doing anything sexual, there's a risk at any of that.
Yeah, I'm positive. There's probably some type of risk.
Yeah, you can get chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Okay. Well, guys, I gotta go. Yeah, man, it was interesting. I used to not like it because I felt as though I couldn't like go hard. Like I felt like I had to just kind of like ease it in.
Yeah,
so it's like,
right.
because it was always like
a lot of tension going on.
so much tension. But this lady, she lost her virginity late in life, or later in life, I would just say. But she just was accustomed to a bunch of butt play. So way before. So she was doing a lot of butt stuff. I think this is not pretty normal, but a lot of girls do this. We're like,
Mormon?
No, she's Christian. But like, I think a lot of it's like, well, I still have my virginity, but you can fuck me in the butt type of thing.
I mean, yeah, I've heard about it, but I don't know anybody personally who's like.
Yeah, I know a few girls, not too many. But she was like that. So that was like a lot of her first sexual experience. So she was like, she's like into it.
Yeah.
And I haven't run into a lot of girls who are like into it. So it was fun because she was getting like a lot of pleasure from it. And normally when I do it or have done it in the past, it doesn't seem like they're enjoying it. It seems like it's like a struggle for them, and that's just so like unhot to me.
Yeah.
But this one, it was, and then you got to make that choice. You got to make that choice if you're gonna release the windshield wiper fluid in the goddamn windshield, or you're gonna pull out.
And okay, I think we know the answer. By
Can butts get pregnant?
you did nutted in the butted.
I done nutted in the butted.
The planted the avocado seed in the cotto.
God damn,
God.
Sheridan. Is my dick lost in your butt again?
Where does
listen, I did it.
the poop that was back in the catalog was like, what this shit coming in?
I feel bad for the sperm.
Ring the alarm.
I feel bad for all those dudes that are like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because they're going for the egg and they just run to poop. Because the thing is, there's poop in there. This is never super clean. Is the butt ever clean? I think there's always...
If you're going in to get a colonoscopy, yep.
Yeah, but that's like you have to take a pill and you have to get fully washed
Oh yeah,
out.
you drink this liquid and it washes your body out.
Yeah, have you done it?
Yeah.
Really?
Terrible.
Oh, it's got to be horrible.
Your asshole turns into a goddamn waterfall.
Oh, is it really that bad?
Well, dude, after a while, it's just like the liquid you drink, just water. It's just like you're just peeing out your ass.
Ew.
It's terrible.
So what is it, like a drink that you drink?
Yeah, it's like a gallon of this mix.
Really that much?
And yeah, dude, well, you drink it like throughout the night. What's funny is like you drink it and you're like, man, this shit, I thought I was going to be instantly on the toilet, right? I started talking my shit. I'm like, I'll be fine. Weak ass drink, tastes like lemonade. Man, fast forward 5 minutes later, I'm on the toilet like, yeah, dude, it's fucked because that's the only way they can look at like your colon and any stuff in like the lower intestine because they have to put a camera up there.
That's some content.
Yeah.
That is some goddamn
I
content.
see the footage. Are you all running ads on this or not?
2 million sponsored by Blue Chew.
But yeah, dude. So it flushes your body out to where if you have like a 1 carat, guess how it's going out?
Your butt.
Probably.
Okay.
Why'd I get the hiccups?
So the point is there was definitely some poops in there, and some my
What do you
sperm
mean? You
ran-
felt
Nah.
hit a wall?
Nah. But you know,
It's
if
a
you
soft thing to run into.
yeah.
Better land it on the floor.
I mean, there's been a bunch of stories I heard from girls that like they get my ex got pumped in the butt one time and she shit all over the dude's dick.
By you?
No.
I have heard that too.
Just you put it in there and then
Well,
guess
you're applying air and it's like,
Yeah,
well,
guess
dude,
what?
I mean, that's what a queef is.
is it no
what
queef
it
shot
is.
of the pussy, bro.
I know, but I'm saying it's just air.
Right.
You're just pushing air in.
That's why when dudes are like, queefing, it's like it's just fucking you're literally
When I
you're
found out what
you
it
know
was,
how
I
you
was pumped. I was like, that's me.
yeah, I did that.
That's
See that?
I'm putting it to work.
You hear that sound?
Or does that mean I got a small dick? Because there's room for air.
Maybe. But I'm giving you that PSI, bitch.
This ain't a basketball.
I think. So I made that choice. So I made the choice
To finish.
to finish in, and phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And I don't
When
know
was
if
the last
this.
time you went full free range chicken and just ran with the wind?
I mean, dog. I mean, 10 years.
Have you ever felt more free?
The only time I ever felt more free is when I'm coming on the ground. No,
No, not even.
it's no. There's no other more freeing feeling.
It's like you just ran a triathlon and you're running through the ribbon at the end, but the ribbon like takes you off into space. You don't got to worry about cleaning up the ribbon on the ground. You just ride it off. It's like, why did you run through it? So you just get guided off into like a recliner chair. You just go off into the mist.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I got you. I'm into it, baby.
Right? The finish in is
The finish,
wild.
bro. It's like I am, dude. I'm still on the fence. I haven't made a choice if I like to finish in yet or the come on. I like to come on because it has a disrespectful aspect, which I'm into. It's not the first time I've said this. You know this. You know, it's
yeah,
like,
but I thought you were just doing it to make sure they don't get pregnant.
nah.
I feel like if you're going disrespectful, wouldn't you go face though?
Yeah, that's in the web drawer. The phase. It's also it is an odd moment in someone's life when a girl requests it.
Yeah.
Huh? You been to Dan Bilzerian's house?
I think it's hot.
It's the hottest thing in the goddamn world. But if you say I'm gonna do it and she's on board, that's whatever. But it's a totally different experience when a girl is like, you know what's next? You know where you're gonna put that? On my face, like a request for it.
It's a lot of timing though. That's what I don't like.
What do you mean?
Like getting your timing right, because you're like, I'm gonna. Are you close? Are you close? Okay, tell me when. And you're like, okay, I'm going. And then they gotta turn around, and then you're like,
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you nut on your lamp.
You hit a poster. Goddamn. Did I make it in my shoe?
My lamp's so hot, it starts sizzling. I'm like, oh shit. Essential
Oh
oil.
shit, a frittata. That's also the thing with butts. If you're so into it that you're throwing it back into it, you want it deeper. Goddamn, how deep you need it?
The one thing about it is like you do feel very tense. I feel like, in the movies when they got all those like security, what happened to all the security alarms with like the green lasers going everywhere?
Yeah.
Where do banks still do that?
I think so, but they haven't really put it on film in a while.
I don't know. But I just feel like you're doing that when you're doing the B-hole, because you're like tiptoeing, like, we good? Can I go faster? Do I limbo?
Right.
What's that noise?
Is there a cat in here?
Hello? Knock, knock. Who there? Who knocking back?
But that's why I think this experience is so good, because it didn't feel like that. She was like super into it from the jump, so I felt like I could like, go the necessary. There was no speed limit. Is what I'm saying. There was no speed limit. There was, I just do what I wanted. It was nice.
It's the initial. It's getting in there. It's parking the car.
Yeah, yeah. It
Once
wasn't.
you're out of the driveway, you're free to roam.
There you go,
I don't know.
Gabriel.
Yo, you guys want to get into
some secret socks, bro? It's enough of this butt talk.
Yeah, let's do some sock talk.
So funny if this first sock talks about butts.
All right, we got a question here from Will Carter. I know Trevor and Michael have talked about this before, but how do y'all feel about eating ass? Not in a random bar bitch, but someone you love. Also, vice versa, have you ever had your ass eaten and do you like it?
We can't get away from it.
Can't get away from it.
We can't get away from it.
I've never eaten ass.
Never eaten ass.
Never done the groceries. Where did that come from? Eat the booty like groceries?
So
I guess
it's just like food,
myself,
right?
Yeah. But I don't eat all my groceries at once. It's
Also,
like we can have spans. Sometimes I don't even eat all the groceries.
What like a weird, like a general way to put it? Why don't you just like eat butt like a popsicle? Cause you're talking about eat like, cause groceries, there's like wheat bread and yogurt.
I'd say eat the butt like a tapioca pudding pack with no spoon.
It's just, I mean, that's just a really long message. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a one-time sitting, and you're getting in there with the tongue, right?
Yeah, but I think
Eat
there's
the booty like groceries implies you're like, well, I'll have 3-course meals. I'll come back to this later. I don't know about that box of spinach on the ground.
Did I put Miracle Whip on it?
Probably.
Yeah, but I think there's different ways to eat butt. I think it's like, the tongue thing, but also I think people just get in there. They eat that shit like a grilled cheese. I think
really.
I mean, I would
feel
assume
like
so.
that wouldn't feel great against teeth against the beehole.
I don't know, but sometimes you feel like teeth, like the idea of teeth against your dick never like, ugh, I don't want that. True. But sometimes when it grazes and she knows how to do it, she does a little like soft little up and down with it. I'm like, okay, Dan Bilzerian. You never had that? When a girl sort of use her teeth real gently up and down?
Yeah.
I like hoes. Did I tell you that?
Horny. Hoes?
I like hoes, man. Yeah. I don't know who doesn't. Who's like, nah, I'm anti-ho. No. What's the fuck wrong with you? I'm into it. Good for you. Way to go.
Yeah, I just almost like being one up sometimes. Like you think you're doing some freak shit, and then she's like, oh, what if I hit you with this? And you're like, oh.
Right.
I want both of us to have little tricks that we can pull out of our sleeves.
What's your favorite trick? Oh, shit.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Sometimes.
Here we go.
I think
oh shit!
I don't know how to now. The anticipation is making it seem like it's this crazy answer.
Nah, it's okay.
I'm trying to think of like what it might be, but just like, I just like it's more situational. I just like the surprise shit,
Well, what? Like she's
just like
hiding in your closet or something?
What?
Boom! We having sex.
Yeah, well, just like when they bring their own elements, tricks of the trades to the table. I like something you didn't ask for, but they're like, here you go. And you're like, ooh.
Yeah, I like when a girl
extra cream fresh. Creme brulee. What the hell? Where does my mind, dude? I hate talking sometimes.
Why?
I just sound.
I think you're good at it.
It's definitely better.
You know what I like? I like when a girl takes her own vibrator out and uses it.
Oh yeah,
That shit, I like that.
this is all going on.
Let me watch you. Act like I'm not here. Act like
Oh,
I'm.
while you fucking, are you just? in
I
the
mean,
room
yeah.
chilling?
Why I'm
Or you
fucking.
getting cucked by a vibrator?
That. I'm like, pretend I'm the ficus tree in the corner. Go ahead, do it, bitch. Pretend I'm not here. I love it. I don't know why. Because I feel like I'm
Why
like,
is my tree crying? Shut up! I'm sensitive.
the best thing, I think I've said this before, the best thing is getting in a doggy style. And then she takes the vibrator and she puts it on her clit. And then she puts it on your balls a little bit.
What's she doing? The reach around?
Yeah.
What's she doing? The hut hike? No. that is the position.
Oh my God. What the fuck was the question?
Oh,
you
you
not-
do eat ass.
Don't
No.
eat it.
I haven't. I'm not super against it, but I haven't. I'm just not,
Yeah.
it's not like an impulse of mine. There was a second part, right?
Yeah, do you like getting your groceries ate?
Never have it done. I've had like licked a little, but like never like a full out thing. And yes, I'd be super into it.
Yeah.
Also, I'd have to like manscape the fuck out of it because it's not like everything I have is
I'm too concerned about my own health and well-being to be like, that's not your best interest.
yeah. I mean, everything's pretty trim, but like I can't really get in the like I don't know what my asshole looks like. I'd have to get it like waxed.
Yeah, because then if it's all shaved up, then you gotta taper. Then it's just like she's licking carpet.
Yeah, because if you get it waxed,
Like
that
hotel
that
carpet.
shit coming back. You ever shave your ass a little bit and then it comes back and starts to fucking itch? I can't even imagine the type of itch that would come back if you had it like completely gone. Fuck. All right, we answered that. William is his
Yep.
name, right? William.
And it was ass eater 14.
Goddamn.
yeah, as well.
Well, cool.
Cool. All right, we got another question here from Noah M, who says, "I love the podcast. I'm 16 and I really look up to you guys. What do you do? What's the best thing to do when you're the human punching bag of insults in your friend group?"
Just know you'll be more successful than them, and that raises a lot of personality, and it builds character. Or, well,
This is what I say. I say that the best tool to handle any type of like punching bag stuff is to get to what they're going to say before they say it. Right? So, because that deflates it like lessens the power and lessens like the value of what they're going to say. So if they call you like short, right? Which I've been called a million times, right? If they call you short and that's what sort of that's their go-to, you jump to the insult before they can get to it, right? So you start laughing at yourself, and then them making fun of you loses all like value. Does that make sense?
the more anger you add, the more they'll like lean into it.
Right,
But
so
if you
don't
just kind of agree with it. But yeah, short joke. Hey, oh, right. Or you're like, yeah, let me guess. Come short. Yeah.
Exactly. You cut them off at the pass, or if there's something like high before they can even say, you're like, oh fuck, I can't reach it because I'm really short. Like you just jump to it, and then they can't make fun of you first.
Yeah, but
That's always a
also,
good
like,
trick.
It was just like because I was that kid growing up, and I'm not saying that like when I said earlier, like you'll be more successful than
No,
that's not what
I
I meant.
agree.
But a lot of people have that because it builds character, and it like for whatever reason, it's just like I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But I mean, it can like I don't know what level they're doing it at, but ultimately people make fun of you because it's like a little brother thing. They still like you deep down, and they'll like fucking take a bullet for you. But when you're in that group, you're like, that's your role. But I think I don't know. I mean, that's just how I was, and I think it just helped build personality and comedy because I would constantly be like, "You're this labeled shit, like ginger, short, fucking pale, whatever the fuck."
Yeah.
And then you just learn to roll with that, and then you learn to make jokes out of it.
Yeah, I mean I agree with everything you said. I think that's the main thing is like you gain a good personality and like the way life is actually because you're handed life early, if that makes sense. Like people are making fun. Like once you get out of high school or college and into the real world, that shit becomes real. And I think it's great when someone has like those type of like experiences early because they realize what real life is before a lot of people. And that's why I think a lot of successful people are like become successful because they're dealing with real life, 10 years before, a person that.
And it shows later on in life. You can tell, like when people get super, super offended, it's like
Yeah.
you didn't have a bigger brother or you weren't bullied growing up.
Right.
Like they can't take jokes. And I think that's just like where a lot of these like viral videos of these people just like losing their mind in public is they're just so like whatever. It's like you were never bullied as a child.
Yeah.
You never had somebody tell you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and we're not sitting here advocating for bullying. We're obviously very, very against that. But
No,
but
it's if you grow up around, I think there's a big difference between bullying and being like a little brother. Is what I'm trying to say. Is like you never had somebody who was just kind of like roughhousing you a little bit.
Right, and that's I guess that's how he framed it too. He's framing it very much like this is my group, but I'm the punching bag of the group.
But also, if you're just annoyed, like, and you leave, those same friends will be like, "Oh, dude, we're just good, man. Come back, dude."
Yeah, and that's I mean, we're comics, so we kind of like rib each other a lot, and we do it because we love each other. I wouldn't make fun of someone I didn't like. So understand that as well. But I do think my main piece of advice, if you want to diffuse it, is to jump to the joke before they can get to it, and it really loses steam really fast because then you're laughing at yourself before they can laugh at you, and then it's not fun to like make fun of someone who already is self-aware and accepted that piece of themselves. If you like go against it, then it's just gonna perpetuate itself. So yeah, that's my advice.
Yeah, that's really good advice.
Thanks, man.
All right, you guys want to do a secret talk?
Secret lovers, yeah.
That's what we are.
right.
I can never be a secret lover. That's just too much stressful. Too much things I got to remember. Do you know what I mean? I got to remember to not go to Subway because your boyfriend lives there.
That's what's crazy is also
Lives
people
there?
that have like two families.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Well, it's also like people who cheat are like their biggest thing is like not to get caught and like not to say the other girl's name in bed or something.
Right.
But, like imagine calling your son like, "Hey, Teddy." He's like, "My name's Ryan." You're like, "Teddy bears." You like those as a kid though. How do you like not fuck that? You call the dog the wrong name.
How do you have enough
Right.
time?
The dog's like, "What?" That is true.
How do you have enough time? There is one of my buddy's uncles literally had 2 different lives. 2 wives, 2 families.
2 wives, 2 lives this summer on ABC.
Fox.
Oh,
No.
Fox.
It's okay.
2 wives, 2 lives this summer on Fox. Who's gonna get fucked first? Will it be Kathleen or Marianne? Dun, dun, dun. Coming back after fucked. Should I do voiceover?
I think it's really good, dude.
That's hard. Just 2 families.
2 families, 2 families, 2 mortgages. How do you not fuck that up? And dude, his uncle did it for years, dude.
know.
Like years enough to have 2 full families. Like,
But how is he not suspicious? Like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go milk the cows. Like, we live in a high-rise building.
well, you know what I mean, and just fucking leaves.
That's industry talk, and then he runs off.
I don't know. Like, what the pressure of that full-time job,
Yeah.
2 families.
Yeah.
And then not running into people that know you from your other life.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
How do you not die at 26? I mean, like, I
Right.
couldn't deal with that.
How's your wife? Is she still getting that amputated leg? The wife's like, both my legs are fine.
Right.
Because we had sex last night. So good. She knows it.
Banged
We
it.
know it. Yeah,
I mean-
everybody knows it.
Real talk though, like as bad as that is, and I'm not advocating for that at all, like that person that's running 2 families, I mean, give this guy a company because the organization that you have to run 2 families
What do
and
you
the
do?
the mental brain power, it's like, dude, make this guy a CEO of some shit
What about
because
Christmas parties? Who's he bringing? Does he have 2 jobs?
I mean, dude, it's literally like one of those like Saved by the Bell episodes where the dude's like running out of the restaurant, changing clothes, running into another restaurant, like trying to have
Mrs.
2 different
Doubtfire.
dates at one. Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire, exactly. And it's like, I mean, that's got to be it. That's got to be a lot of it. Or it's I travel a lot for my job, and you just be like, this month I am gone. And then you go back to your other family, and then this month, so you just sort of like flip flop months, and you just like pretend that your job is in fucking Uruguay or some shit.
Yeah. And you got to do it in different states. It can't just be like other side of town or a city over. You know what I mean?
Word. You have to have a family in Tennessee and then a family like North Carolina.
Yeah.
God, why would you?
In my head, they were in the same city. Like he's zipping over.
That would
Time
be
to go get the newspaper. Then he runs across the street, bangs his wife, and he's
Get
like,
him-
time to go get the newspaper. Then runs across the street, makes eggs. Time to go get the.
This guy loves the New York Times.
Hey, you see the neighbors? You see that bitch over there? Yeah, why don't I go fix her plumbing? Sprinting over, get hard, get hard. Runs in, honey, we gotta fuck. The kid's like, Dad.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's so funny that milkmans used to have the reputation for just laying pipe.
I love it.
That's such a player shit.
I mean, I really think that was a pitch to be a milkman. It wasn't, because who the fuck would sign up to be like, oh man, you know what I want to do with my life? I want to deliver whole milk.
Milkmans were the original side chicks.
Yes.
Dicks.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, in the interview, you know, they're like, oh, do you want to deliver milk? Not really. You want to get fucked by a really horny housewife? Maybe. Sure.
It's just hilarious how is that sexual? Do you want some liquid from an udder?
Also,
does that turn you on?
Also, can I say this? Go to the grocery store and get the milk.
It's so funny.
Why? It's not a
off.
fucking post office.
Yeah.
What? I don't understand. The milk wasn't at the grocery store.
You're like, well, I was looking for some Velveeta cheese too.
Yeah.
Dude, what if you were like,
where's my bruschetta?
Are Instacart employees fucking?
Yes. Fucking each other or fucking in the house? I think anyone that delivers
the house.
I think anyone that delivers anything this day and age, getting fucked. I think Uber drivers getting fucked. I think Postmates getting fucked.
I've never once grabbed my food and been like, the way you handed off that bulgogi bull got me feeling some other type of motherfucking bulgogi bull.
I tell you what, though, I have got into fucking many a Uber where the girl's like, so, like, where are you going? I'm like, oh, anywhere you want to take me.
Fantasy Island. Take me to Pleasure Town, Ron. What is that, Anchorman?
I think so.
Yeah.
Pound Town? Pleasure Town? Anyways.
You guys want to do the secret sock?
Yeah,
secret
I do,
sock.
but I just want to say, like, dude, did you have to be hot to be a milkman? Was there a requirement?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a postman. You know how they have like
What is
their
the interview?
legs are really built,
The
right? And they're-
UPS drivers with them brown
Yes,
shorts.
yeah. Dude.
Yo, you ever see a
It's
UPS
all those-
driver with them little ass shorts get into that big ass truck? Okay.
Oh, I'm talking, they got 2 packages, but they only hold 1.
Okay, you holding the boxes? I'll fuck your box.
This is crazy. Like, that stay-at-home wife life, you be getting horned up.
I mean,
You're just alone.
how many
And then your husband
times-
comes home and is like, fucking taxes. Yells
Where's
at
the
them.
lasagna?
Oh, yeah, punches a brick of cold lasagna and then watches ESPN 30 for 30s. And then it's just like, oh, yeah, leave me alone. The wife's like, I'm going to fuck the shit out of that milkman tomorrow.
Yeah, and then can you imagine the milkman has no idea. The milkman just coming with 2% milk. He's like, hey, Mrs.
milkman
Miller,
be like,
I got your milk. And she
got-
goes, I got some milk for you too.
I want
He
that
goes,
whole milk.
oh, you know what's also weird? I just remembered. They finished the milk, right? In the house. And then they put the milk.
Jugs.
They put the glass
Jugs.
outside for the
Jugs.
milkman to pick up. Like a fucking Blockbuster video of goddamn milk.
Jugs.
What were we doing in the 50s?
Why was that
Drinking
everything?
a lot of
delivered?
milk.
Huh?
There's a lot of milk. Do you guys drink just glasses of milk?
No, I'm
used
not
to
a
as a
fucking
kid.
4-year-old.
know.
It's such a funny concept because now it's like shamed upon, but it's like, it's just so funny. Like, I haven't thought in my head, be like, you know, it'd be great right now in this 90-degree weather. Just a glass of milk. I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I was just like, I'm going to fuck up some milk right now.
The only time that I ever like, yo, I'm gonna fuck up some milk is when I'm eating Oreos. This is the only time
Right,
that I
yeah.
pour a glass of milk. But dude, my brother-in-law will have a glass of whole milk.
Whole milk?
Whole
Not
milk.
2%?
No, whole
That motherfucker
milk.
shitting out butter blocks.
I just think he's fine with it. Like
The word churn is also hilarious.
the word churn
Can you
is
churn
sexual,
some butter?
and also I feel like
Just say fist.
fist butter.
That's essentially what it is. All right, let's get into secret socks before it's
Yeah.
any more ridiculous.
Yeah, because this isn't ridiculous at all.
Oh, this secret sock's gonna be crazy.
No, it's not that bad.
If it's about
not that
butt
bad.
play, dude.
No, it's not.
All right.
All right. Secret Sock Anonymous listener says, I used to keep all of my pubes in a bag and I glued it on my ex-friend's car.
Okay. He said he used to keep all of his pubes
In a bag.
That's like some premeditated prank shit.
Yeah.
Or did he keep him there and one day he was like, oh, that's what I'll do with him. Like, if my problem is if he started collecting it with no cause just to do it, psycho.
Right.
But if he was like, I'm gonna do this to fuck with Riley, sure. Why not? That's a funny prank.
That's a really funny
They
prank.
did that in Jackass when they glued pubes to the guy's face. You
I remember that,
One of the
yeah.
guys pretended to be like a terrorist, I think. And they glued pubes to his face.
Yep.
And the prank, they had an inside driver who was the taxi driver was an inside prank on a prank, so he knew. But the real prank was he had pubes glued to his face.
Oh my god, dude!
Hilarious.
The pube thing. It's like, I mean, I have so many questions. Like, how many years did you compile these pubes? Or was it just one? Because if you...
Like a dime bag?
Yeah, but...
He said I used to keep all of my pubes in a bag as if it was a thing that was ongoing. Like during this period of my life, I kept all of my pubes in a bag. Seems like every time he shaves,
But
going in the bag.
What type of thought process do you have to be like, I need to shave my pubes, and these don't go in the trash. These go in this,
what I'm saying. It's like
in this
premeditated.
Ross bag. Right, but I guess back to your question, like, was it a thing where you're just like, I'm gonna keep these as like a hobby because one day I'll sell them, and then you go, oh shit, it'd be mad funny if I put it in a car, or was it like, fuck Ronnie, he did a prank on me, so I'm gonna do a prank on him. Let me take 3 weeks and shave these pubes and then put it in his car. It doesn't sound like that though. It sounds like he kept them as the commemorative pubes.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I never thought to keep them.
Nah.
It's weird. You know what's weird is also when you and your parents are like, I have your baby teeth. Throw those away. Throw the baby teeth away. That's fucking disgusting, dude. Baby teeth? Absolutely not.
That is wild. Never thought about that.
Yeah, baby teeth, and they got like a little bit of lock of your hair. You're like, this is your first haircut. What? How do you have it? There's gum in here.
You're gonna make DNA of me? You're gonna make another person of me?
You know, it's weird that I did that 23andMe, and like every maybe like 2 months, I'll get an email being like, oh, there's more relatives that have your DNA. You want to see? I do not want to see.
Really?
I don't want to see who else that's in my fucking. People are so crazy about figuring out that type of stuff. I don't want to know if I
mean, you did the test though. Wasn't that kind of your fault?
It is my. Yes, I agree, but I just wanted to see like how white I was. You know what I mean? I just wanted to see that. But now it's just like, oh, relatives.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, there's someone I know that did the 23andMe and found out that the dad wasn't their dad.
Oh.
That. Damn.
What is 23andMe sent back in like an email? They're like, hey, congrats, you're 34% Russian and 100% not with your real dad.
So what happens
Subscribe for more.
If you read 23andMe, it like lets you know like, hey, because obviously they fucked families up before.
Yeah, they have to have.
They literally have that thing, that warning of like, this could lead to you not, finding out things about yourself that you don't want to find out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this person did the 23andMe test, and it said they have three other like sisters.
Oh, that double life shit. 2 families.
Yeah. And so they found out, and then she contacted the girls, and then they found out that like the dad had other families. Yeah,
that was a running joke because neither of my parents had red hair, and as a kid I had really red hair, and then everybody would be like, oh, the mailman, huh? And you're like, also, what mailman has red hair? Do you know how much sun the mailman has to be out in? Ain't no gingers dropping off mail. We'll get burnt by 3 apartment complexes.
It's done. Also, if you think about it, don't say that to me. I am 7 years old. I haven't, my identity.
People would say that. My dad would say that to me.
My identity's not formed yet. If you're literally telling me that, oh, isn't it funny that I might not be your dad?
First, bitch,
not
you got
now.
Yeah, you got my nose, and now not my family. It's like, I got your nose and the paper saying I'm not your dad. All right, Dad. Well, whatever you are, Dad. Asterisk. Dastrick.
Okay, guys.
That's been another episode of Stiff Arcs, the podcast. You already know what Michael's gonna say, but I'll say it right now. Go to the iTunes. iTunes. God, what am I, 97? Go to the iTunes, go to Napster and the LimeWire. No, just give us 5 stars. That's all we're asking. That's it. That's really all we're asking.
You could also subscribe and review. That really helps us too.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't do the endings.
It's okay.
You do them better.
It's okay. They know what I'm going to say. But yeah, you already know. But also, guys, you can go see us live at Psych. Fuck! We're not anywhere. Goddamn pandemic. I love you guys.
We're here.
Bye. See you next week.